To other news now, and much of southwest Queensland is underwater tonight after days of torrential rain. Some creeks and rivers are reaching heights this generation's never seen. Charleville and Roma have already been hit hard, and other communities are at risk of the same fate. From the town of St George, Paul Lockyer reports.
Water is running in places where no one has seen it run before. Creeks that had been dusty scars on the landscape are now bursting their banks. It's an emphatic way to end a drought.
It may be, a difficult way to end the drought, but one that we've been looking forward to.
But the floods are creating much anxiety and damage as they pass. There's a sea of water around the town of Roma, more water than anyone can remember. There have been evacuations there and in Charleville to the west. More than 200 people ended up at a makeshift evacuation centre in Charleville. But the floods are nothing new to long-time residents like Jess Marshall.
No good of sitting there and sulking about it. Don't help you.
So just shrug your shoulders and get on with it?
Yeah, that's right.
By this morning, the floodwaters had begun to drop and people began heading back to their sodden homes.
Very worrying because you just don't know what to expect when you go home. It could be anything. You mightn't have a house, you mightn't have anything at all.
The focus now shifts to the town of St George, where major river systems meet at the top of the Murray-Darling Basin. St George is not considered to be at risk, but there's so much water coming down through the system that the town weir is expected to be overflowing within 24 hours.
We're hoping that it gets right down to the mouth of the Murray, where they have experienced such dreadfully dry times.
Just south of St George are some of Australia's biggest irrigation properties, including Cubby Station. This flood will test how much is left to flow into New South Wales once the irrigators have taken their share on the Queensland side of the border. Paul Lockyer, ABC News, St George.